now speak to Dr. Mukesh Kapila, who's a former emergencies doctor at the World Health Organization. He's also a professor emeritus at the University of Manchester, joining us from Geneva. Doctor, good to have you with us on Al Jazeera. What's your reaction to this news coming out of the WHO saying Israel has agreed to limited pauses in fighting to enable a polio vaccination campaign? Do you welcome this news?
I think this is a rare piece of good news from the region. And of course, it is to be welcomed, even if it's inspired by Israel's self-interest, because obviously conditions like polio respect no borders. Having said that, I think let's not underestimate the complex logistics ahead. Almost certainly 3 days are not going to be enough, but it's good if they have agreed that the pause may be extended if needed. I don't know whether we can build on this and do some other immunization as well and some other humanitarian aid, but of course that might be a prayer and a wish too far.
What sort of impact do you think this is going to have on actually stopping the spread of polio? Because aid agencies are saying that they must reach 90% of the estimated 640,000 children in the Gaza Strip who are under the age of 10.
Oh, absolutely. So this means almost universal coverage. It's not a question of a good enough job. And at least 90%, if not more, are going to be needed, including all the little ones who are, hidden away in here and there in overcrowded camps and all sorts of other locations. And many of them will be frightened. Many of them will not trust what's going on because they've already been bombed despite being assured of their safety, given evacuation orders and so on. So outreach from the aid agencies, plus winning the trust of the people so they bring the children forward, and they must be absolutely frightened by everything that's been going on, is going to be extremely important. That's why I hope very much that people are not fixated on 3 days, but they allow a decent amount of time to get the job done.
When you say decent amount of time, what do you mean by that exactly? How long?
Well, when I was dealing with Afghanistan and even the Taliban allowed polio pauses in the past, and they were for much longer periods. So sure, 3 days is good, and Gaza is a small territory. And the agencies are ready and they've got plenty of supplies and all that is good stuff. I just worry that excessive kind of jubilation at the beginning, we don't want to undermine the operation. Let's see how it goes. And I would think at least a week is probably going to be required to reach the 90-plus target that we must reach on public health grounds.
And the Gaza Strip, of course, has been polio-free for the last 25 years. So how big a threat is its emergence now? And also, when you said that the polio doesn't really respect borders, is it a threat to other regions as well?
Absolutely. It's a threat to the whole region. Obviously, immunization rates in Israel and Jordan, neighboring countries, are probably much higher than they are in Gaza. However, during generalized insecurity, as we've seen in other countries, the virus does spread. And when immunization rates go down, even down to the 80s, then the risk gets that much harder. So I think getting this under control inside Gaza is extremely important. Obviously, first and foremost for the children inside Gaza. And we already know that polio is present because the child has even been semi-paralyzed. And if there's been one child who's affected, then we can be sure there are others who are gestating the virus. So already now, I think it is a little bit too late even if you're talking about zero paralysis from polio. But this is why I'm a little bit disappointed that we have to wait till the 1st of February. I don't see why we cannot start this tonight or tomorrow, considering that for the last few days, people have been announcing very proudly that so many vaccines have been supplied and everyone is ready and everyone is just waiting. So why wait till the 1st of September?
Okay, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you so much, Dr. Mukesh Kapila. Thanks for joining us from Geneva.
Thank you.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.